Good morning and welcome to Full Circle Ozarks.
Hello friends, welcome back to Full Circle Ozarks. I'm glad you took the time out to watch our video for today. I'm not sure what all this day is going to entail yet. I'm still planning my day out. But I got a question for you. Did you ever do anything and just as you were doing that particular task you thought, I probably shouldn't do that? Well, the other day I had one of those kind of tasks. I was on my excavator, and it was one of those days it was really cold out. It was, I think, probably 3 or 4 degrees below zero that day. And I needed to adjust my rear view mirror on the excavator. So I kind of reached out and grabbed the mirror, and I started to move it. And I said, I put too much pressure. I shouldn't be doing that. You're right. You guessed it. I broke my mirror. Here's what I broke off. The back of it, it just popped it out of there. That's some kind of pretty tough plastic. But you know, when you're working with equipment, especially in cold weather, things break. Plastic especially. I definitely knew better than doing that. But I just didn't heed my own warnings. So anyway, one of the things I want to do today is put a new mirror on. So we're going to get that done. I got one here in the box. We're going to take this out. Hopefully, it should just mount up there without any problem. We're going to try that in just a moment. But before I do that, I just want to spend a little bit of time chatting with you. If you'll notice, the last few videos, I've purposely have been moving around pretty slow. And to be quite honest, I'll just tell you what's going on. My right hip has pretty much gone out. And anyway, my family doctor says, Larry, you got to have your hip replaced. It's just literally wore out. It's full of arthritis. Got bone spurs in there. And so anyway, she referred me to a surgeon. And this was about a year ago. So I went and saw this surgeon, and he didn't think it was quite ready, but it was still painful. So we went down the route of injections for about a year. And after going down that route of injections, I went and saw my family doctor again, and I said, maybe it's time for a second opinion. So they set me up with a second opinion, see another doctor, and she confirmed what my family doctor had been saying, showed me the x-rays, and my right hip joint is just deteriorated, and it's in constant pain. So I don't tell you that until you'll feel sorry for me. Please don't think that, but I just wanted you to know that's why I've been moving around a little bit slow. Getting on and off equipment is a little bit more difficult. The good news is we're going to get that fixed. Today's Monday. This Friday, I'm going into the hospital to have a full hip replacement. Full right hip replacement. So we're praying everything goes well. If it goes like my surgeon is telling me it's going to go, sometime Friday morning, they will go in, replace the hip. Later on that evening, after I kind of wake up from all the medication and all, they're going to have me up walking. They anticipate Saturday I will be coming home. And so I'm going to be in recovery for a few weeks. And what does that mean? Well, 2 weeks I'm going to be on a walker as my hip mends back up. The second 2 weeks I'm going to be on a cane, kind of getting around. And then the third 2 weeks, so it should be a 6-week period, I will just kind of be on a hybrid of the cane and all, with the cane, without the cane. And this is providing everything goes well, and I'm prayerful that it will. And then at the end of 6 weeks, which puts me somewhere around mid-April, if everything continues to go well, I'll be released to be able to do what I want to back on the homestead. So that's what I'm looking forward to doing, is getting back doing what I need to do. And when my doctor told me, she said, Larry, she said, after 6 weeks, you should be good to go. And I said, I want to understand what you mean good to go, doctor. I said, it's common for me to throw a 50-pound bag of chicken feed across my shoulder, walk down to feed the chickens and do those kinds of things. She said, after 6 weeks, you have no restrictions. So, and again, I know that she was doing her best to present a good recovery path, and I'm thinking that's going to work well. But I also wanted to let you know right up front, I'm going to be posting a few updates about my progress, how things are happening, but you may not see any full-length videos. It may just be a 5-minute video here, a 5-minute video there. I'll do my best to go ahead and get videos published, though. So anyway, I just wanted to take a moment and share that with you. For those that's out there, if you believe in prayer, I would ask you just to hold me up in your prayer. That would mean a lot to me. I'm a believer in prayer, and I believe my Lord can heal my hip. I believe that sometimes, though, that healing comes by the way of medicine, and I'm okay with that too. So anyway, all that to say is I just wanted to take a moment and say, this is what's going on. This is why you haven't saw me in recent videos doing a whole lot. It's just painful to walk, painful to move around. All that to say, enough of that for right now. I do want to try to get this mirror on. I'm going to take the old piece off. Let's go ahead and get that started. Well, this old one did come off pretty easy. You can see where that just broke off. There's a good chance I might be able to glue that some way or another, but yeah, hopefully this other replacement mirror is going to work well. Put some weight on that. I don't want to chase it down. I think I better get up here on the excavator and make sure I have it where I need it to be. Now that didn't take long at all, folks. I wish all tasks was that easy. I think I put that back on almost as quick as I broke the old one. But anyway, we got that installed. Now I can move on to do a couple other things that I want to get done. I do want to try to do some milling today. So I need to get the excavator backed out of here, pick up some of this. I got some debris on the other side where I milled the last log. So we're going to pick that up, get that out here, and then we're going to get something on here and get it milled. So make sure you stay tuned. Okay, we don't have a whole lot of stuff here, but I'll see if I can get it just moved out of the way for right now. It's too muddy down at the burn pile, but I think I can just pick it up and move it out of the way. Just about 2 loads, looks like. I think I just said it right there. I like it. I think I need to go get me a log and set on here. And actually the log, turn around here so I can talk to you. There we go. The log that I'm going to put on here is probably going to be a utility pole. I've got 3 that I need to mill up. And so I hope to get at least one of those here in just a few moments. So I'll be right back with you. Well, folks, we're going to see if we can get this set on there without cutting it off first. May not be able to. And the answer is no. It's too risky. I'm going to go grab my chainsaw and I'll get this cut for length. What happened, this utility pole here was a 40-foot pole, and we cut it in half. So that's going to be close to, that half there is probably 19 feet. And the entrance to my sawmill shed is 18. So that's just a little bit tight. And plus, I think this pole that I'm needing to mill only needs to be, I think, 16 feet. So I think wisdom tells me just take my chainsaw, cut it to the right length, set it on here and get it cut up. So that's what we're going to do. Now that wasn't too bad. I got to get this copper wire off. We'll get it, let me get over here so I can see you a little bit better. I got to get this copper wire off, and once we get that off, we'll run the metal detector on it and get this thing sawed up. Well, folks, if probably one of my least favorite things about milling utility poles is getting all the hardware off. The copper wire, these staples, they're about every 8 inches, looks like. Takes a little while to get those out. It's not hard, but it does take a little bit of time. And again, there's our staple. We'll get a few of these pulled out. Well, folks, the fun part is or the hard part, I should say, is over. All I need to do now, turn my metal detector on, hear that beep. Again, this is a metal detector from Harbor Freight. It's a Syntec, and I've actually had pretty good luck with this metal detector. Now, it won't detect a nail or that's way down deep into the wood, but it does a pretty good job detecting nails and screws. And for those that may be interested in getting a utility pole and milling it up, a couple of precautions. You want to avoid those that's on street corners where they put up yard sale signs. Those things are littered with nails. It takes you forever to get them out. The chase ain't worth the catch on that one. Stay away from that one. But anyway, as you can see, I'm going to reach over and touch a piece of metal, get close to it. You can hear that beep. So what I want to do, start right down here. Notice if I get too close to my mill head, it will beep. So I just put my arm there. But anyway, I can just kind of go up and down through like this. Ah, there's a metal tag right there. So I better take that tag off. Okay, there's the tag. We got it off. We'll head on down, check for more stuff. Got too close to my dog there. Well, folks, I think that looks pretty good. I need to roll the log over, check the other side. Folks, I got to bring you over and to show you how pretty this wood is now. Imagine this from a utility pole. Let me wipe it off. Blade it off, whatever you want to call it. I'll just move the camera over there with me. I want you to look at this here now, how pretty this wood is. Inside, I don't see any blemishes at all. This is why I enjoy milling these. That is some pretty wood. Folks, I forgot to tell you why I'm milling this. If you notice on some of the previous videos, we're talking about milling some lumber for my son's utility shed. He actually wants to put it on skids in case he needs to move it later on. So we're milling some 6x6 skids. We're going to mill 3 of them. So this is the first one of 3. Well, folks, that was perfect timing. The sawmill ran out of gas, and I just about have. Okay, 6 inches that way, 6 inches that way. That's what I was looking for. We'll try it right here. 6 there and 6 there. Perfect. And this is, I think I ended up making it, let's see here, 16 feet and 6 inches. Let's see. 16 feet, 4 inches. And folks, you saw the amount of work that I put into this, just a little bit of time and effort, removing those staples and the wires. You got a nice treated post here. It's ready for ground contact. So we're going to get a couple more of these milled up, but not today. I need to go ahead, go get ready for church. My wife and I are teaching a marriage seminar. We've just celebrated our 50th anniversary back in February, the 1st of February actually. And so we're teaching a marriage seminar at church, and it's been a lot of fun. But anyway, I need to go do some work on that and get that ready. I'm hoping tomorrow I'll get the next 2 of these milled up. I'm doing my best to get some videos recorded for you. I may not get them all edited until after my surgery. And for those that are just maybe checking in the video now, you may want to kind of rewind and go back. I talk about having to go in for hip surgery this Friday. So I've got a couple more days. I'm hoping I can get a couple more videos done up for you. And I hope you'll be able to enjoy the content. And then there may be a few videos after that will be a little bit short. But folks, again, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule watching our videos. It means the world to us. Take care. God bless. And I'll see you again on the next Full Circle Ozarks.